We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Driving inside, misses from close range. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the game. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
And here's Doncic. And he buries his first look.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Rollins. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic left side. Down low. Here's Ayton. He tries for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, for a center, Ayton's got a nice jumper. It's a big reason why he went first overall in the draft.
Porter from outside. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's on Kevin Porter.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. And, Coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Takes it inside, and he gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here is James. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Kuzma down low. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Guys, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Kuzma. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, so skilled once he gets in close. Kuzma has so many moves around the rim.
Both teams will make substitutions. That one misses. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Los Angeles leading by 7. LaRavia outside. It's Smart on the wing. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Outside, Green. Back to Anthony. The 3. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Houston Rockets. Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Pass to Okogie. Houston working the ball around. On the wing, Durant.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
It's Wiggins on the wing. On the attack, SGA.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
On the wing, Durant. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits a three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Smith inside. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Oklahoma City now. To the middle. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Durant gets it to go.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, "I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense." Back to you, VA.
All right, thank you, Allie. Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Okogie. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And Williams no good on that one. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
The size, the length, home, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. On target from range. He has 7.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Rockets trail by 10. Thompson goes in. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
And here are the Rockets. Houston working the ball around. On the wing, Thompson. Left side, Durant. Okogie on the wing. Durant looking around. Back to Thompson. No good from outside. Dort for 3. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They're up by 8. Stay. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Pass to Mitchell. This one for three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Green for three. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. To the inside. Williams. Beyond the arc. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Shepard. Outside Tate. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
On the wing, Mitchell. Joe on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Williams. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Williams has got 9 points.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
To the paint. Outside Holiday. Back to Adams. Second shot opportunity. Fires the three. Holiday. That one's good. Holiday's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Thunder leading by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. The three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Graham.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Down low. Here's Şengün. Pass to Okogie. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Williams from long range. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Pass to Durant. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
SGA can't get it to go. Over to the wing. And it's Şengün penetrating. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Şengün. Takes a 13-footer. And he connects with a jumper.
By and large, Şengün has good shot selection, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Out to the wing. Outside, Williams. And that time also a missed shot. Smith left side. Pass to Okogie. Here's Şengün. Baseline jumper right on the money. Şengün's got 6 here in the quarter. Got a piece of it. SGA looking around. Holmgren outside. It's Williams, high post. No points so far. Williams, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Back to Durant. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Pass to Smith. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. There's 14 seconds left in the second period. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Durant for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Durant with it. Now Wiggins defending. Up top, Smith. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Smith's got 6.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Holmgren. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Brian?
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Houston working the ball around. Clock at 4. Houston needs to get off a shot. Thompson, no good. Thunder leading by 5. Here's Wiggins. Outside, Williams. Wiggins, right side. Now here's SGA. He's got 7. Soft touch off the glass. 9 points in the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Smith, and the shot goes.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Another score, his 5th make out of 10 tries. Durant's shot is off. Here's SGA. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
See, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Wallace. Now Wiggins. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Shot clock at 2. From deep, SGA. They get the rebound. Holmgren. And the layup is good off the glass. Holmgren's got 11 points.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Pass to Okogie. Counted from distance. Okogie's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's SGA, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. Oklahoma City leading by 8. 4-3, and the basket by Joe. Joe's gotten his...
He a quitter, man. Quitter. I can't even hear you, bro. Like, your mic is... I can't hear you. I don't have your mic on. I don't know. Something wrong.
Second bucket of the game.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And Holiday powers it home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Gets the three to fall. Shepard's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Williams. Outside for Dort. Caruso outside. Second chance effort. And it's Dort off the drive.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Outside Holiday. It's Tate on the wing. Back to Adams. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on that one. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 8 points. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Durant. Katie gets a step. And Durant with the big finish.
Standing up, penetrating to the rim. Durant's launch drives, they're just tough to keep pace with.
Outside for Dort. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City on D. They've led by as many as 11. Şengün, no good. Thunder leading by 5. The shot by Dort, no good. Right side Durant. Back to Thompson. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Smith. Houston with another miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
It's over.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, a prolific score from all three levels. Smith showing off here tonight.
Here's Holmgren. It's tipped. Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. To tie it up. KD splashes the triple.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
They've played with a lot of heart. To get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Thompson with it. Outside Durant to take the lead. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Holmgren. The three is off. And it's Houston's ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket! Straight in!
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Şengün. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for...
Back draws that foul.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Oh, no good on the layup. Now Smith. Şengün, the screen. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
Here's Durant. Puts up a deep three. Oh, Durant from deep.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Şengün, the screen. Stolen by Wiggins. Williams on the wing. Puts up the tray. Şengün pulls it down.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Outside Durant. Here's Smith. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Now Durant. Now Smith. And stolen by Holmgren.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Holmgren with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Picked by Smith. Oh, swiped away. And he racks up two. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Thunder. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And so it's Houston.
On to the next. Oh. Let's got it. Oh.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now here's Dort. Wallace outside. Clock is at 3. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, BA, tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander from deep. Holmgren. Hachimura with a rebound. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Robbed. Here's Williams. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, BA. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Lex, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Now, here is James. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Tries a 10-footer. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic with it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Holmgren. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
To the inside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
To the paint. The shot. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. And he converts the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Now Vanderbilt. Williams defending. Vincent outside. Here's Hayes. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Vincent with the defensive effort. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Hayes has got 6. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
To the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Thunder trail by 10. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game. Here's SGA. SGA using that size.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Williams to the wing on the left. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you guys.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Williams looking around. Pass to Carlson. Here's Jang. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And slam dunk by James.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
A nice shot by Carlson.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Pass to Aiden. Out to Hachimura. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Back to Williams. Three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 14. And that one's good. James has got 8 points.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Thunder trail by 16. Outside, SGA. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Hayes. Now here's Smart. Watch by Wallace. And it's Smart missing. 1:07 left in the first half. And here's Hayes. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Down low. Here's SGA. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. .50 left in the first half of basketball. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to SGA. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Vincent. No points yet. No good with a layup. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason